Welcome all. This is lecture number 2 of vector calculus. In this lecture, we will discuss gradient, divergence, and curve. So, this is the part 1 of this particular concept. So, what is the gradient of a scalar function? So, if phi is equals to phi xyz be a scalar function, then I del phi over del x plus j del phi over del y plus k del phi over del z is called gradient of the scalar function phi, and it is denoted by grad phi. That is, grad phi is equals to del phi. There is no sign between del and phi, neither dot nor cross. So it is directly written del phi. So it is equals to I del phi over del x plus j del phi over del y plus k del phi over del z. So here two terms are there. One is normal. So what is the normal? If phi xyz is equals to c be a surface, then del phi dot delta vector r is equals to 0. That is, del phi is perpendicular to every delta vector r lying in the surface. Hence, del phi is normal to the surface. Phi xyz is equals to c. Phi xyz is equals to c. The gradient of a scalar field phi is a vector normal to the surface phi equals to c and has magnitude equal to the rate of change of phi along this normal. Directional derivative. The component delta phi in the direction of vector d is given by delta phi dot product with vector d and called the directional derivative of phi in the direction of vector d. Properties of gradient. If phi is a constant scalar point function, then del phi is equals to 0. If phi is a constant, then del phi is equals to 0 because del over del x, del over del y or del over del z for the constant is always 0. Number 2, if phi 1 and phi 2 are two scalar point function, then del phi 1 plus minus phi 2 is always equals to del phi 1 plus minus del phi 2. Same as del phi 1 dot phi 2, that is dot product between two scalar function for the del, that is the gradient of the product of two functions is equals to phi 1 gradient of phi 2 plus minus phi 2 gradient of phi 1. And same as for the division, we can apply the division rule. So these are the basic properties of the gradient. So example 1, if u equals to x plus y plus z, v equals to x square plus y square plus z square, w equals to xy plus yz plus zx, then prove that grad u, grad v and grad w are coplanar vectors. So to solve it, we have grad u. First find grad u, grad v and grad w. So grad u is equals to del u, or del is defined as I del over del x plus j del over del y plus k del over del z, and u is x plus y plus z. So when we differentiate partially this x plus y plus z with respect to x, then it will be 1. With respect to y it is also 1, and with respect to z it is also 1. So I plus j plus k remains. Similarly, grad v is equals to, when we differentiate this x square plus y square plus z square partially with respect to x, then only 2x remains. When we differentiate partially with respect to y, then only 2y remains. And when we differentiate partially with respect to z, then only 2z remains. So it is 2xi plus 2yj plus 2zk. And grad w is equals to del into xy plus yz plus zx. So on differentiating it partially with respect to x, y and z, it will be z plus yi plus z plus xj plus x plus y k. Now from the concept, for vectors to be coplanar, their scalar triple product will be 0. So now from grad u into grad v cross product with grad w, and it is represented by a determinant. So the value of grad u, the coefficients are 1, 1, 1. Coefficient of grad v is 2x, 2y, 2z, and the coefficient of grad w are z plus y, z plus x, and x plus y. So we can apply operation here. First we can take 2 as a common from the second row. So take it out. So this will be 1, 1, 1 x, y, z, and y plus z, z plus x, and x plus y. Now can we apply a operation? Can we write as R3 can be written in the form of R3 plus R2? Yes, we can write. So on written it is 2 twice of 1, 1, 1 x, y, z as it is, and this will be x plus y plus z, z plus x plus y, and x plus y plus z. So can we take x plus y plus z from common from this third row? Yes, we can take. So it is equals to twice of x plus y plus z, determinant of 1, 1, 1 x, y, z, and 1, 1, 1. Now see, R1 and R3 both are same, and in a determinant we know that if any two row or any two column are identically same, then the value of the determinant is always 0. So the value of this entire function is 0. That is the grad u grad v cross product with grad w is equals to 0. So hence these three are 0. That is the grad u grad v and grad w is 0. It means they are coplanar vectors. So now example 2, find the directional derivative of x square y square z square at the point 1, 1, minus 1 in the direction of the tangent to the curve x equals to e raised to power t, y equals to sine 2t, and z equals to 1 minus cos t at t equals to 0. That is, we have to find directional derivative of this at this particular point and in the direction of the tangent of this curve at t equals to 0. So first we have to find phi. So letting this is as phi, which is equals to x square y square z square. So it is a scalar function. So find its a gradient. So grad phi is equals to I del over del x plus j del over del y plus k del over del z of x square y square z square. So when we differentiate it partially with respect to x, then 2x y square z square with respect to y, then 2x square y z square, and with respect to z it will be 2x square y square z square. So it is grad phi is equals to 2x y square z square I plus 2x square y z square j plus 2x square y square z k. Now we have to find directional derivative at this particular point. So first we have to find grad phi at this particular point. So which is the directional derivative? So directional derivative dd represents the directional derivative grad phi at the point 1, 1 minus 1. So when we put x equals to 1, y equals to 1, z equals to minus 1, then x y square z square will convert into 1. So 1 into 2, 2. Again x square y z square will convert also into 1. So 2 1 are 2. And this x square y square z square will convert into minus 1. So minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. So directional derivative is 2i plus 2j minus 2k. But this is not the required directional derivative, but because we have to find the directional derivative in the direction of the tangent of this particular curve. Yes, if it is only says that we have to find the directional derivative of this at this particular point, then this was the right answer. But we have to find directional derivative in the direction of any other function. So for this we use the phenomena vector r is equals to xi plus yj plus zk. So putting the values of x, y, and z from here to this, so vector r will be e raised to power t I plus 1 plus sine 2t j plus 1 minus cos t k. Now this is the vector r. So the tangent vector vector t is always equals to d vector r upon dt. So when we differentiate e raised to power t with respect to t, then it is e raised to power t. Differentiation of 1 is 0. Differentiation of sine 2t is 2 cos 2t. Differentiation of 1 is 0. And cos t is minus sine t, and already minus is there. So minus minus plus. So it is plus sine t k. So this is the tangent vector. But we have to find it at t equals to 0. So when we put t equals to 0, e raised to power 0 is 1. So only I. Cos 0 is 1, so 2j, and sin 0 is 0, so tangent at t equals to 0 is 1 plus 2j. So the required directional derivative along tangent del phi. uh, so the required directional derivative along tangent is equals to del phi at point dot product with vector t upon mod of vector t, because unit we have to multiply by the unit normal of the surface. So it is equals to 2i plus 2j minus 2k dot product with I plus 2j upon square root of the coefficient of I is 1, so 1 is square, coefficient of j is 2, so 2 is square. So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, so it is 5. And when we multiply dot product of these two functions, the 2 1 are 2 and 2 2 are 4, and rest will be 0. So it will be 2 plus 4 plus 0 upon root 5, or 6 upon root 5. So it is the required directional derivative of the given function in the direction of the tangent of the given curve. Example 3. Find the angle between the surface x square plus y square plus z square equals to 9, z equals to x square plus y square minus 3 at point 2 minus 1 2. So we have to find the angle between these two surfaces at this particular point. So to solve it, first normal of the surface. First surface x square plus y square plus z square, and this 9 when we take it into the left hand side, so it will be minus 9 equals to 0 is del phi. So find del phi, and the value of del is I del over del x plus j del over del y plus k del over del z, and it is phi x square plus y square plus z square minus 9. So when we differentiate it partially with respect to x, y and z, then it will be 2x, 2y and 2z. So this is 2xi plus 2yj plus 2zk. And we have to find normal at this particular point 2 minus 1 1. So normal at the point 2 minus 1 2 is when we put x equals to 2, then it is 4. When we put y equals to minus 1, it is minus 2. And when we put z equals to 2, then it is 4. So it will be equals to 4i minus 2j plus 4k. Let it is equation number 1. Again, similarly, normal to the surface z equals to x square plus y square minus 3 is, suppose it is del psi. So the value of del is same, I del over del x plus j del over del y plus k del over del z, and it is x square plus y square minus z minus 3. So when we differentiate it partially with respect to x, y and z, then it will be 2xi plus 2yj minus k, and normal at the point 2 minus 1 2 will be 4i minus 2j minus k. Let it is equation number 2. So let theta be the angle between normals 1 and 2. Then we have a formula del phi dot product with del psi is equals to mod of del phi mod of del psi cos theta. If you remember this particular formula, if we have to find the angle between the two vectors, vector A and vector B, then we use the formula vector A dot vector B is equals to mod of vector A mod of vector B cos theta. So this is the same formula. So we use this particular formula, and putting the values, we get del phi is this 4i minus 2j plus 4k, del psi is 4i minus 2j minus k, and mod of del phi is square root of this 4 square plus minus 2 square plus 4 square, and mod of del psi is 4 square minus 2 plus minus 2 square plus minus 1 square into cos theta. So 4 square is 16, minus 2 square is 4, this 4 square is 16. So 16 and 16 32 and 4 36, and similarly it is 4 square is 16, minus 2 square is 4, and minus 1 square 1. So 16 plus 4 20 and 1 21, and it is 4 4 ja 16, minus minus plus 2 2 ja 4, and 4 1 ja 4 minus 5. So 16 plus 4 minus 4 is equals to square root 36 square root 21 cos theta. So it will be 16 only, because this 4 is cancelled out by the 4, and this square root 36 will be 6. So it is 16 is equals to 6 square root of 21 cos theta. So shift this 6 upon square root 21 into the denominator of 16, we get cos theta is equals to 8 by 3 square root 21, because this 6 and 16 are cancelled out by 2, or theta is equals to cos inverse 8 by 3 square root 21. So this is the required angle between the given surface at the given point. Example 4. Find the directional derivative of phi xyz is equals to x square yz plus 4xz square at point 1 minus 2 1 in the direction of vector A is equals to 2i minus j minus 2k. So first we have to find grad phi, that is the normal of the surface. X square yz plus 4x z square is grad phi, or I del over del x plus j del over del y plus k del over del z of x square yz plus 4x z square. So differentiate partially this with respect to x, y and z, we get 2xyz plus 4z square I plus x square zj plus x square y plus 8xz k. But we have to find it at this particular point. So normal at the point 1 minus 2 1 is, when we put the points, then it will be 1 into minus 2 into 1. So it is minus 2 multiplied by 2, that is minus 4. Same as 4 into 1 square, that is 4. From here 1 square into 1, so it is 1. 1 square into minus 2, so it will be minus 2, and it is 8 into 1 into 1, so it is 8. So minus 4 plus 4 is cancelled out. Both are cancelled out, so it is equals to 0, and only j plus minus 2 plus 8 is 6, so j plus 6k remains. So this is the normal. Now we have to find the a cap, that is the unit normal vector. So unit vector a cap is always equals to vector a upon mod of vector a. So vector a is 2i minus j minus 2k, and upon mod of vector a is 2 square plus minus 1 square plus minus 2 square, that is 2 square is 4, 2 square is 4, minus 1 square is 1, so 4 4 8 or plus 1, that is the square root of 9, which is equals to 3. So 2i minus j minus 2k upon 3. So we have to find the directional derivative of this in the direction of this. So we have to make the dot product. So the required directional derivative is del phi dot a cap. So put del phi is j plus 6k dot product with this particular function. So 0 minus 1 minus 12 by 3, or minus 1 minus 12 is minus 13 by 3. So it is the required directional derivative. Hope you understand this entire concept which we discussed in this particular lecture. So we will meet in the next lecture. Thank you.